Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this video, make sure you give me a Fonzie. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know when I post videos or when I go live. And as always, if you know somebody who these videos will resonate with, go right ahead and share this video. This video is for the star sign of Capricorn for the month of May. Alright, so Capricorn, you're being asked to change up your diet a little bit here. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. You have Archangel Raphael showing up and telling you to have a positive mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual body. Change your diet. Spiritual body, change maybe how you eat, your food you eat. Maybe eat more fruits and vegetables that align with your chakras. Make sure you get enough rest, because when you don't rest, you tend to be tired. You tend to be low energy. You tend to have a lower vibration. Exercise, do yoga, you know, go for a walk, go outside, ground your energy. Mentally, change the thoughts that you feed yourself. Again, get enough sleep. You know, move around. This will help change the vibration of your energy. It'll help you to feel better about yourself if you get some exercise. It'll help you have better health. Physically, the same thing. Change your food intake. Get rid of processed sugars. Get rid of, you know, maybe the things that you drink. Get enough rest, exercise to help you, you know, get circulation in your body. Emotionally, again, be aware of the cups that you drink out of, right? Don't drink from poisonous emotions. Don't feed yourself them poisonous thoughts. Get enough rest, exercise. This will help to move. It'll help to, when you sweat or when you move around, do some dancing. It'll help to release the emotions. It'll help you feel better about yourself because you'll work up a sweat. You'll be tired. Plus, the sweat is salt. Salt clears energy. All right. On the bottom of the deck, stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So something about your mindset and your heart space. So change your physical diet so you have a better heart space. Change your mental diet so you have a better mental space. Keep an open mind, learn ideas, and teach these ideas to others. So you could be being taught something. You could have a dietitian in your life who is helping you to learn a different lifestyle, how to become more healthy, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Yeah, you're being asked to pay attention to signs and symbols because it's something about your spiritual body is what I feel, and how your mental and your emotional body affect your spiritual body. All right. So yeah, that is what I see for Capricorn. So something about food, something about your mental body, something about, he's all in green, right? Green talks about your heart chakra, giving and receiving, maybe giving and receiving love, right? How to give and receive love. Get out of the envious or angry energy and get more into giving and receiving. Look, hello, obstacles. So you kind of have something in your heart space that is an obstacle. Maybe you're literally going to have a health issue for some of you. But for others of you, this is more about the thoughts that you feed yourself, the emotions, the cup of emotions that you drink out of. Maybe you're always cranky. Maybe you're always worried. Maybe you're not getting enough rest because your hamster is always running on that wheel, right? Something about faith coming through here. Maybe a more spiritual, healthy lifestyle is being asked of you here. Okay, so Capricorns. Love and peace. Live, laugh, sing, and be happy, Capricorns. So, yeah, something about that mental body. Staying positive, staying at peace. You may be learning that. You may be learning how to live a happier life. Learning how to, I guess, sing and dance. That'll help with the throat chakra. Live, laugh. Laugh is a good way of purging. How to learn how to have faith when it comes to love, when it comes to your romance. All right, so the first week of May, send nudes. Second week of May, hello. That card come out already once. Third week of May, don't text your ex. And the fourth week of May, exercise your senses. Become one with nature and grounding. Exercise. Exercise regularly for optimal health. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I feel like Archangel Raphael wants you to focus a lot on this healthier lifestyle in all areas. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Your mental body will help you to, when you feed yourself a healthy thoughts such as I am affirmations, it'll shift your mindset where you'll be able to be more at peace. You'll be able to be happy with who you are. When you shift your emotional body, it'll help you to be more vulnerable. And they want you to do this as a regular exercise every day. We have hello, so you have somebody from your ex, somebody from your past. This talks about drinking out of poisonous cups. I'd already mentioned that. Somebody from your past, an ex, may want to say hello, or this talks about there's a repetitive cycle of always going back to your past, saying hello to your past, somebody that you had physical intimacy with. The last week of May, you're being asked to trust your intuition. You're being asked to ground your energy as a regular exercise to help transmute anything negative mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So it'll help you to purify them thoughts, to be more in the flow. All right, let's take a look about it. Divine intervention. So the divine is intervening, which is helping to clear something out of you. Every day is a fresh start. So somebody from your past may want to come in and say hello and want a fresh start with you. Or you may be doing this. You may be wanting to go back to your past, go back to an ex and have a new start with them. Self-reflection. So you need to, you need to reflect on that. You need to reflect on that emotional body. Why do you keep going backwards? Why do you keep allowing yourself to be vulnerable with people who don't make you happy, right? Time's up. Something about timing. So you're being asked to journal. Do the little things in life, right? To become whole, you must first let yourself be broken. So why would you want to go back to somebody who broke you? Everything has beauty, but not everybody can see it. What do you see? Right? Not everybody sees what you see. Facing obstacles ahead. I am a woman on a mission too. So you definitely have somebody who's on a mission to have a fresh start with you. But I feel like there is a tower moment coming for somebody here. A tower moment that's going to make somebody vulnerable. And it's going to force them to reflect on something. Something, a text that was sent, reflect on somebody's ex. Reflect on that poisonous cup. Why do they keep drinking out of that same poisonous cup? The last week of May 31st is the full moon in Sagittarius. That's all about divine timing. So Archangel Raphael is helping to come in. He's stepping up in the house, intervening and clearing something out. Clearing something out that you may not be seeing clearly. Capricorn. Or this is somebody outside your circle, Capricorn. You take the messages where they fit. This is a general reading. Send nudes. Divine destruction, intervention, and clearing the path. Seeking. King of Cups. So the King of Cups here. So the divine is intervening and helping somebody be more vulnerable with their heart space. The King of Cups is somebody who is authentic, somebody who's a masculine and a feminine within thyself, somebody who is balanced within thyself, somebody who's not afraid to be vulnerable, somebody who's not afraid to clear, to speak how they feel, right? See the castle in the background? Yeah, this is the King of Cups energy. So this is love, peace, live, laugh, sing, and be happy. This could be somebody from your past that maybe once upon a time you had a little bit of fun with, right? This is somebody who wants to make peace with you. Somebody who maybe somebody who just wants you to be happy, right? Wants you to be happy on all levels. All right. Hello, every day is a fresh start. Hello, every day is a fresh start. They definitely want a fresh start with you. And divine could be clearing the path to come towards you, or somebody could be being very nostalgic this month. The Star card. So what I feel the divine is doing here, Capricorn, is divine is intervening and clearing out this energy of hopelessness that you may be carrying within yourself. This is a hopeless cause. We're never going to have a fresh start, right? This is an Aquarius. This person could see the Star card reverse is a hopelessness. My wish will never come true, right? The Star card in reverse is a sense of my wish will never come true. That's that mental body, right? That optimistic, that positive thinking. Somebody is in a very emotionally negative mindset here. They're in this energy of hopelessness that I'll never find love, right? I'll never find love, or I'm not meant to be loved, or love is not for me, right? But I feel like you definitely have your angels, your spirit team are coming in and saying hello, right? Hello, Capricorn. We're clearing the way for this individual. We have the Fire King and the Sky King. 3 kings. You may have somebody who is a verbal manipulator. You could have somebody who is coming your way wanting to verbally manipulate you. Somebody who does not have the best intentions. Somebody who's very cocky, very arrogant, very self-centered. Somebody who that they feel has authority over somebody's life, right? Somebody who is very low vibrational, because the King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very low vibrational. Somebody may feel burnt. The fire kitten in reverse is the Page of Wands, right? They might have stuck their paw in that fire and got burnt. This is why somebody is in this energy of hopelessness. They feel burnt by somebody. Why? Because they may have opened themselves up to expressing how they feel. Hello, right? Let's have a fresh start. Maybe offered that opportunity and got burnt for doing it. Spirit's trying to get you to trust the situation. They're giving you a lot of signs and synchronicities that a fresh start can come. Don't text your ex in self-reflection. Don't text your ex in self-reflection. The Five of C, Earth King. Now you got an Earth King coming in. Nine of Sky in reverse. And Sagittarius in reverse, or the Temperance card in reverse. So I feel like Capricorn, you really need to work on tempering your emotions. The Five of C in reverse, somebody may want to come in and say, hello, Capricorn. Somebody from your past, hello, Capricorn. Please forgive me, right? Please forgive me. And this is the Earth King. I feel like the Earth King in reverse is somebody who made a bad investment. I made a bad investment, right? I made a bad investment. And what? Trying to keep somebody mentally trapped. The Nine of Swords in reverse talks about somebody who is always up late worrying, right? Doesn't sleep, right? Somebody who doesn't sleep. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have been sleeping good is what I feel. I feel like your restless nights are ending. And then you got somebody who is coming in perhaps to your dreams and trying to disturb them, cause emotional triggers. This is somebody who fell from grace. I feel like that's what they're saying. Capricorn, please forgive me, right? I made a bad investment when I tried to play mind games with you, right? I understand now that through self-reflection that I needed to do a lot of healing, right? I see through self-reflection what was out of balance. I see through self-reflection that this was a risk that I should have never taken. Can you please forgive me? Can we have a fresh start? I feel like this person is going to be very, very emotional. I feel like somebody is coming in. I feel like they're feeling a sense of loss with you. I feel like they could be doing a lot of praying, talking to their family. I feel like through self-reflection, they realized that they needed to do a lot of inner work. I feel like karma, the divine karma got served to somebody because the divine intervened, right? The divine intervened here. I do feel like they could be coming into your dreams, but it's not a nightmarish energy. And I feel like it's because they feel it's just a hopeless scenario to come at you in your reality, like in the 3D. But I really feel like this person wants forgiveness. Because it's like you mirrored back to this person, or somebody mirrored it back to you, what needed to be healed. Okay. Exercise your senses, become one with nature, grounding times up. Fire Queen. The Fire Queen in reverse, I'm getting a couple of different messages. I feel like somebody could have did magic. Capricorn. Another message I'm getting, this is somebody who, again, is very manipulative. Somebody who's very lower vibrational. Fire Queen in reverse. This is the fire. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who does... Oh. Somebody who was not attractive. I made a bad investment. I wasn't even attracted to this person. Could be a Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see people in your energy. I feel like, Capricorn, you really need to ground your energy. And I feel like you are doing a lot of self-reflection in the month of May as to why you keep attracting these negative vibrational energies to you. Why you keep attracting these lower vibrational energies into you. And that's what I feel like you're doing. You're reflecting on what needs to be healed. Somebody may be definitely feeling a sense of hopelessness when it comes to this new start. I feel like you really need to trust your intuition, Aquarius, or I don't know why I said Aquarius. You need to really trust your intuition, Capricorn, here. So ground your energy. I feel like, this also talks about raising your vibration. Ground your energy to raise your vibration. Earth, the Eight of Earth talks about working on something. I haven't mastered it, but I'm working on something. Earth Kitten is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles talks about I'm learning something. I'm still learning. I am still learning what needs to be healed. I am still learning how to balance my energy. I'm still learning how to trust my intuition. I am still learning about my spiritual abilities, right? I feel like there's a lot of drama. I feel like this person is I feel like they're very dramatic. They're very over emotional, very reactive. You can see that there's cat fights. I feel like they're always very triggered. You could have somebody who's triggering them as well, triggering you. I feel like somebody's very much in their headspace. I feel like that's one of the things they're working on, is getting out of their headspace of always being triggered. Yeah, somebody's in competition. They're tired of the drama. They're tired of third-party situations. Third party. Two Kings. They're tired of third-party situations. They're always tired of being played for a fool. Right? Somebody is learning a karmic lesson here. Now they feel like they have unfinished business. That's this King of Sea. Or King of Cups. We have unfinished business. But they're feeling a bit confused. Somebody's very promiscuous. doesn't want to work things out with a player. All right, give me a final message for Capricorn. This is I feel like somebody's very tired of low vibrational people. I feel like somebody's coming in and saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I wasn't even attracted to this person. I don't even know why I did it. The King of, the Sea King is the King of Cups. This is somebody who's very balanced with their intuition, and somebody who's not afraid to wear their heart on the sleeve. Somebody who isn't afraid to be vulnerable. This is somebody who either, I feel like somebody likes to keep going back to their past. This could be somebody from your past coming in because it did a lot of self-reflection. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're telling this person time's up. I don't want to rekindle this relationship. I don't want a fresh start. Because all you did was play a lot of mind games with me. All you did was make me feel this hopeless energy, like I wasn't worth nothing, like I was ugly, I wasn't meant for you. I was just an option in your life, and I'm done with the mind games. I'm done with the mind games. I did a lot of self-reflection. I did a lot of healing, and I'm just not happy. You don't make me happy. You make me overeat. You make me eat my emotions. I don't sleep right, right? Maybe, this is somebody who's very jealous, and, I can't even leave the house. I can't even go exercise without you, trying to manipulate the situation, always being jealous, right? The one pointing the finger is always the one, the one who points the finger is the one who is doing. All right, what's a final message for Capricorn? Final message for Capricorn. For Capricorn, final message for Capricorn. What else? What's the final message for Capricorn? Alrighty, the Nine of Fire. So this is somebody who, like I said, is very manipulative. Somebody who likes to play on your emotions, make you feel trapped, right? The Nine of Fire in reverse is somebody who plays on somebody's anxieties, right? Consequences, somebody who now has to suffer the consequences of somebody's actions, right? And I feel like this King of Earth, right? This King of Earth has to suffer the consequences because the divine brought this person a tower moment. And now they feel tied and bound in their own head with a lot of anxiety. It's like this person's just waiting for something to happen, waiting for the other shoe to drop. The Five of Earth. Yeah, definitely wants to return. Return after rejecting somebody. Yep, I'm telling you, there's that tower moment. And then the Lovers. Somebody experienced karma. Somebody experienced karma. They had a tower moment. There was the consequences of what they invested either money in or something along that lines. I regret investing either money in a situation. I regret investing in something, because with the King of Cups in reverse, this is somebody who made a bad investment. And now they're suffering the consequences. And I feel like they did it because, and now they may be feeling something is unfair. This is unfair. I had to go through this tower moment. Somebody put somebody in a third party situation. And now they want to come back around and try to make things right. I feel like it's up to you. They could be coming in and saying, now I see the consequences of my actions. I see the consequences of my actions through self-reflection of the unhealed wounds that I have been through, right? I didn't realize that I had all these wounds. Definitely a past lover. I was refusing to change. I was refusing to address my own wounds. Somebody could be going to jail. The Hermit card and the Libra card in reverse, this right here, the Justice card. Somebody could be in jail for breaking the law. Somebody could have somebody broke the law. Time's up. I made a bad investment. I broke the law. Now somebody has to suffer the consequences of their actions. Now they want to return and apologize for breaking somebody's heart, causing somebody a lot of despair. This was a very unhealthy relationship. Somebody could have also took advantage of somebody's vulnerabilities and then used them against them. Tried to make somebody feel isolated. Tried to make somebody feel left out in the cold. But it didn't work. I feel like it backfired because the divine intervened here. This is somebody's ex. I feel like you have them blocked. And now they're going to suffer the consequences of that bad investment that they did. They could be going to jail. Capricorn. Final message to Capricorn, please and thank you. Now they want to come back around and clean up the mess they made with you. Gray Squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. Archangel Raphael. Live according to your divine essence. The elemental kingdom. So somebody was definitely a sneaky snake. Here. Excuse me. I need this deck or this book. Gray Squirrel. Somebody is very inquisitive. Yes, somebody is very inquisitive. And they're very extremely clever puzzle solvers. So somebody is extremely clever. And they're very inquisitive here. And they're very determined to solve this issue, to solve this problem. They're doing this in order to expand their abilities and their left brain. So somebody could be doing something to expand. Oh, is somebody practicing their spiritual abilities to get initiated into the coven, into a coven or a ritual or a society of some sort? So somebody could be coming in to trigger you, to play on your anxieties. And they think they're clever. They are showing and teaching humans that there are solutions if we try hard enough. So this person is really going to come in and try you. This is somebody from your past. They're returning because somebody is getting the consequences of their investment. And they're afraid they're going to go to jail. So they want a fresh start with you. One of the things, they could either be going to jail or spiritual jail. And they could be coming in and wanting to apologize. Please forgive me, I made a bad investment. I took some sort of a risk I shouldn't have taken. Bound across incredible distances. So somebody could have astral traveled is something else that I'm getting. The gray squirrel wisdom of this card invites you to look at your life challenges in a new way. Right? Life challenges in a new way by self-reflecting. Not a fire in reverse. This talks about extreme anxiety. Whatever anxiety is taken to the extreme, whatever PTSD is taken to the extreme. Somebody went to the extreme here. And now somebody got to suffer the consequences of this extreme investment. Like they invested a lot of time and energy and money into this. They took it too far. The divine intervened and caused a severe tower moment for this person. Now they want to come back in and apologize because they thought they were clever. I feel like you need to be careful because this person may be wanting to come in and trigger your anxiety. I feel like they're not getting enough sleep while you're sleeping good, or vice versa. Somebody may be feeling it's a hopeless cause to come in and apologize. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Gemini. Cancer. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, somebody could have overstepped boundaries. It suggests that there is a solution to all your problems if you look for them if you look at them from a different angle. You are advised that you will also need to put effort into finding this resolution. So be ingenious, explore the possibilities, and think things through carefully. Persevere. You will inevitably receive a reward which will be financial. Which may be financial, the good feeling of success, or the solution of a former challenge. You are also asked to expand your lower limitations. It is time to fly, have fun, be curious, and enjoy the new potential that you are allowing to flow into your life. Find a new way to express your life force and vitality in options that are becoming available to you. And I feel like the divine intervened at the end of the month. The time is up. Somebody's going to have to suffer the consequences of their actions when it comes to triggering. Somebody could be getting triggered with extreme anxiety because they thought they were clever when they invested in doing this. They thought they were clever. They thought they were a sneaky snake. They thought that, yeah, I'm telling you. High priest, the hermit, somebody's going to jail. Or somebody could be in spiritual jail with the hermit card. Somebody could be going to spiritual jail. Thank you for watching.